Hello friends, I am going to discuss illustration 19 of financial management. This is a capital structure dividend policy. Please read the questions. Please read the questions. Capital structure of Sun Limited as this 31st 3 2000 was as under equity share capital 80 lakh, 8% preference share capital 40 lakhs, 12% debenture 64 lakh, reserve 32 lakhs. Sun Limited earns a profit 32 lakhs annually on average before deductions income tax of which is 35% interest of debentures means EBIT you have rupees 32 lakh, EBIT 32 lakh, and tax rate you have 35%, tax rate 35%. Normal return on equity shares company similarly placed is 9.6%. Normal return equity 9.6%. Profit profit after tax covers fixed interest and a fixed dividend at least three times. Profit after tax covers fixed interest and fixed dividend at least three times. At least three times. Capital gearing ratio 0.75. Yield on a share is calculated 50% of the distributed profit, 50% of the distributed profit, and 5% undistributed profit. It means the 50% of the distributed profit, the profit at which dividend is paid, and 5% undistributed profit means 5% of reserve, 5% of reserve. Sun Limited has been regularly paying the equity dividend 8%. Equity dividend 8%. To compute the value per equity share of the company. In the given question, this is slightly exactly totally different from the exercise. This is different questions, but I am going to solve the same questions according to your illustrations. You can illustration solutions. Okay. Now look at here. Calculation of working note. Calculation of profit after tax and return earning. Return earning. Just I am going to solve these questions according to your solutions as per the institutes. EBIT is given rupees 32 lakh less interest 12% debentures, 12% debenture rupees 64 lakh, 12% of 64 lakh, this is 7 lakh 68,000, 7 lakh 68,000. Earning before tax, this is earning before tax, rupees 24 lakh 32,000 less tax 35%, 8 lakh 51,200 earning before tax. This is said to be earning after tax. Earning after tax you can say, profit after tax you can say. This is rupees 15 lakh 80,800 less preference dividend. Preference dividend. What is the preference here? 40 lakh preference at the rate of 8%. 8% of 40 lakh. 8% of 40 lakh. This is 3,20,000. Earning for equity. Earning for equity equity 12 lakh 60,000 800 12 lakh 6,800. Equity dividend is saying 8%. Equity dividend paid 8% of equity value. Because of equity dividend is saying 8%. Sun Limited has regularly paying the equity dividend. 8% of this is the suppose face value. This is the 8 lakh 80 lakh. So 8% of 80 lakh, 8% of 80 lakh, this is 6 lakh 40,000, 6 lakh 40,000. And after paying equity dividend, this is a retained earning, 6 lakh 20,800. This is a retained earning. Now we, on the basis of this, other information is calculated. Other information can be calculated. Interest and fixed coverage ratio. Where I am going to calculate calculation of interest and fixed dividend coverage ratio. Please try to understand fixed interest coverage ratio. In this case, we need to calculate, we have to find how much amount we have in profit, how much amount we have profit to pay your interest as well as to pay your preference dividend. That is said to be the coverage ratio. Suppose profit after tax, after profit after tax, we pay preference dividend, and if you add this interest amount, then we will have profit after tax plus interest. This much amount we should have already to pay preference dividend and interest. Okay, so for this coverage ratio, profit after tax plus preference plus debenture interest, this amount is available for paying interest on debt plus fixed preference dividend. Fixed preference dividend. We have the profit after tax, that is 15,80,800, as well as we have a 7,68,800. We have ignored tax because of tax is our liability. We must have to pay. So out of 32 lakh, we have paid 8,51,200 as a tax. And why we have subtracted the interest first? Because of interest, there is a interest on which there is a tax benefit. To get a tax benefit, interest is subtracted first. So we have a profit after tax 15 lakh 80,000. This is we have, as well as we have paid interest. We have paid interest 7,68,000. Profit after tax this 158, that is 800 plus 7,68,000. This is we have. For this amount we have for paying interest 7,68,000, as well as preference dividend. What is the preference dividend? 3,20,000. 3,20,000. total 23,48,800 divided by 10,88,000. 10,88,000. It means what? We have to pay this amount in the form of interest and in the form of fixed preference dividend. To pay this amount, we have this amount. Means how many times we have profit to pay your interest as well as to pay your fixed preference dividend after tax. So this is after dividing 2.16 times. 2.16 times. What this means? It means we are able to, we have already 2.16 times of interest and preference dividend of interest and preference dividend for paying that amount. We have profit 2.16 times of interest and preference dividend. It means that is said to be coverage ratio. Now next we have to calculation of capital gearing ratio. Calculation of capital gearing ratio. What is the meaning of capital gearing ratio? What this means, capital gearing ratio? Capital gearing ratio means we have two types of capital. One is a capital at which we have to pay fixed interest as well as fixed preference dividend. Other is a capital at which we don't have to pay fixed. So we want to find out of total capital what is the ratio of fixed payment capital to non-fixed payment capital, like debt plus preference. And on debt and preference we have to pay interest as well as preference dividend, but equity capital we don't need to pay fixed dividend. Okay, so that is the fixed interest bearing funds. This formula is fixed interest and dividend, fixed cost bearing funds divided by non fixed cost bearing fund, that is equity share funds. This is the formula. Equity share funds, fixed cost bearing funds divided by non fixed cost bearing funds. Here we have to calculate the ratio of debt plus preference to the equity. Okay, in this case preference capital plus debt capital. On these two capital we have to pay fixed cost. Now equity fund preference we have a 40 lakh. This is a 65 lakh. Sixty-four lakh. This is 64 lakh. 64 lakh whole divided by equity 80 lakh plus reserve is a 32 lakh. This is a 80 lakh. Okay, 80 lakh and 32 lakh, total 0.93. 0.93. It means our outsider capital at which fixed interest and fixed dividend is paid, that is the higher. That is the higher. Now, calculation of yield on equity share. Calculation of yield on equity share. Calculation of yield on equity share. Okay. In this case, yield on equity share. What is saying about this yield on equity? 50% profit distributed, 5% of undistributed. The 50% is the profit of undistributed. Like it, 6,40,000. We have 5% undistributed. Look at it. This is a 6,40,000 is a distributed, and return earning is 6,20,000. 6,20,000. Okay. In this way, we have to calculate yield. Fifty percent of distributed. 50% of distributed profit. Distributed profit. 5% of undistributed profit. Undistributed profit. Look at it. What is the distributed? Out of 12,60,800 of equity earning, 6,40,000 we have distributed as a equity dividend, and 6,20,800 is retained earning. So this is said to be undistributed. This is said to be the distributed. Okay. 50% of 6,40,000, 5% of 6,20,800. This amount we have 3,20,000. 3,20,000. This is 31040. Yield on equity share. Three lakh 51,040. Yield on equity share. Yield on share. Equity share capital. Equity share capital into 100. This is 3,51,040 whole divided by 80 lakh. This is the market value of equity capital. 4.388%. 4.388%. I have solved the question according to your solutions of illustrations. Okay. Thank you, class.